Welcome gamers, we're back with a brand new Fight of Gods video, and today we've got a couple of brand new gods for you. We've got the recently added Chinese god Tudigong, who we previously covered a couple of new videos just this past week or so. A very well-rounded character, he's fast, powerful, and has good long chain combo attacks. He also has these spinning attack maneuvers he pulls off with his staff, as you just saw right there. And his super move is pretty epic. He drops a giant boulder from the sky onto his opponents. And so the other character is the new Japanese god the digital crafters just unveiled a few days ago, named Susanoo. And so Susanoo is the Shinto god of the sea and storms. Known to have a mischievous and destructive behavior, he is the younger brother of the Sun Goddess Amaterasu. And for the record, Amaterasu was one of the original characters in the game. You can play as her as well. In fact, she was available at launch when the game first came out. So that's really cool that they're adding upon the storyline and the characters that are already in the game as they further the development of the game itself. And you may have noticed something else here besides these new characters, and it's the background. There's a couple of new stages in this game. This stage in particular is called Hii Kawa, and you can see it's got these dragons in the background. I thought this was really cool. But the dragons, for the most part, lay almost totally silent, very detailed, and at times a couple of them do jump out of the water and kind of move around, although not paying much attention to the characters as they battle it out on the screen. So really cool stuff. I was not expecting this at all. When they came out with Tudigong, I thought, oh wow, this is amazing. Very, very fun to play as. Definitely my favorite character now next to Anubis. Susanoo, well, I'm going to get into him in just a moment. Let's go ahead and switch. We're going to switch to another battle in just a moment here, where I'm going to play as Susanoo himself. I had some issues with this character. I really liked his special right there, his super move. I thought that was pretty wicked. The presentation was really good, but I was unable to pull off any long chain combos with him. I also come to find that he had a very limited set of fighting maneuvers, and that I didn't care for. Another thing I didn't like about him was his short reach. He's not very fast either. He's fairly powerful. His hits do tend to do a significant amount of damage if you can actually pull them off. For the most part, with him, I kind of felt like I was just jumping around the screen. But something else to note here is that he is a brand new character. He did just get added just a few days ago. And I think it's something that they could improve upon with Susanoo. I think he is fitting for the game, but I think they need to give him more reach with the sword attacks. Otherwise, the presentation is good, but a little bit too slow, not enough reach. And so here, we're going to do a quick battle against Buddha with Susanoo, and you can kind of see what I mean. So it's just very unresponsive with his attacks. Like I said, he's just slow. You can look at that. I have like no reach. It's like you have to be standing 1 inch from your opponent to actually hit them. Another thing I noticed about this character with his super move is that once I would go to execute it, it seemed like it was too easy for opponents to counter and block. Because I actually had that happen a number of times. Here's a speed up attack from his DSP gauge at the top, which by the way, with this character, it never falls, which I thought was weird. And right there, you can see it. I just tried to pull off my super move, and Buddha was able to just counter it. And that just seems to happen like 8 out of 10 times. It's kind of annoying. So this is one of those characters that very fitting for the game. I think they can really build upon him. He needs some work. They need to speed him up. They need to give him some reach, and they need to work on his long chain combos. Otherwise, he could be a really great character. So it's nice to see that we've got new stages in this game. We've got new characters to play as. The last character I just showed you, Tudigong, you may want to go ahead and check out the other videos on here. One of them has a really good description that gives more detailed information about the character himself. I'll put a link below in the description so you can check him out as well. You did see him in the last part of this video though. So anyways, many thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe to stay up to date with our latest videos. And I hope to do more of this week. I'm going to try to do more videos with Tudigong. I'm probably not going to do a whole lot of videos with Susanoo for now until the developers have some time to work out some of the bugs with him. Like I said, he's not perfect. He is a playable character if you want to play as him. Something else I noticed about him too, this seemed kind of odd, was the fact that there was almost like blood splatter, but it wasn't. It looks almost like paint. I'm not sure. It was more. That's the first time I've seen anything like that in this game. It was kind of odd. It wasn't. I really wasn't expecting it. I think the greatest part about all these new additions is Tudigong himself and the dragons. Really, I think the stage is awesome to play on. The soundtrack is pretty good too. You can also buy that separately on Steam as well. This game is available on Steam right now. You can buy the PC version, and I also believe it's available on the Nintendo Switch if you want to check that out. I don't know that both these characters. I know that Tudigong is not available on the Switch version. I will let you know that right now. It's not available. So anyways, many thanks for watching. We're going to be coming out with some more Fight of Gods videos later this week. Be sure to like and subscribe to stay up to date with our latest videos. And until next time, take care.